Taurus, this is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot, here to do your weekly 13th through the 20th. What do you need to know? Important messages. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I do want to throw all my appreciation and thanks out there for all the likes, shares, subscribes. Thank you for supporting my channel. It does help with my algorithms. It keeps me inspired to do what I do. Hit the bell notification if you're interested in getting alerted for the outcoming videos. If you just like to personalize it, you can hit the bell and personalize it to however many alerts that you would like to get from my channel. Again, I want to thank you, and this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it resonates, claim it. If it doesn't, chuck it in the bucket. I am an Aries Moon. I am a Libra Rising as well as a Virgo Sun. When my Virgo Sun does not resonate with me, most of the times it's my Aries Moon. So just know that. You don't have to claim it. It may not resonate. If it does, claim it, but it is someone's story, okay? So let's get started, Taurus. Let's do this. Divine Spirit and guides, please bless prosperity, abundance, and happiness to all universal beings. We know happiness begets happiness and misery loves company, and we don't want any misery on anyone. Thank you. All right, Taurus, let's get those spiritual messages out there. I'm going to use the Wonderland Tarot for your critical. These are major arcanas. To get the critical message that you need to know for your higher good, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what do you need to know for the week of the 13th through the 20th? What is your weekly message? What do you need to know for your higher good? Divine Spirit and guides, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they need to know for their week of the 13th to the 20th? What is it that they need to know? Okay, well, maybe you already know, Taurus. All right, so here we go. I've got the Death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. If you're not dealing with a Scorpio, you're closing out final chapters, things that need to be done to move on. All right, and I hear a deep sigh. All right, so the 13th through the 20th, my Scorpios. Sorry, said that because of the Death card. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the critical, most important messages that you need to hear? Oh, wow, they're popping out now. All right, so you have a soulmate karmic connection that's coming in. But before the soulmate karmic connection, 13th to the 20th can come in, and it could be a career, it could be a love, it could be whatever. You will be trying to seek a different perspective. You may have the assistance of a Pisces, okay? But what I have for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, if this is your story, don't claim it if it's not. Some between the 13th to the 20th will be dealing with a Scorpio, Gemini, or Pisces. If not, you'll be dealing with closing out final chapters on something that needed to be done. So this new karmic soulmate tie, whether it's love, person, place, or thing, okay? And you may have to seek a different perspective and seek some enlightenment in when this comes in, okay? So let's go ahead and get these messages. I'm hearing 5 shuffles. So let's go ahead and do 5 shuffles for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now that could be a karmic closure in a career, love, relative, familial situation. It could even be, you know, a relationship of just best friends, you know, family, whatever the situation is that's coming to an end. So it doesn't necessarily always have to be about love. It could be about career, about anything, all right? And I had to say that because some Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus needed to hear that for some reason. Okay, because I know you know that I always say that. These are generals, so it's going to resonate however it resonates, and it's supposed to resonate for you. All right, there we go. So let's do this. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what is your message that you need to hear for your higher good from the 13th through the 20th? Let's move these aside. From the 13th to the 20th, your weekly, what is it that you need to hear that's for your higher good? What you need to hear, important, critical messages about moving on, final closures, letting things go. So it fell out in the reverse. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energies about being stuck in the past. I shoulda, coulda, woulda done something different. Well, you're letting it go. All right, that's a good thing. You're letting it go. I hear a deep sigh for whatever the situation is from someone. All right, I do hear and see a new divine opportunity of action, passion, travel, maybe a relocation in the mix. Once you let that go, it's karmically tied to that Lover's card. It's meant to be divine timing, divine spirit and guides. More messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I do see that you're going to be focusing on yourself after this closure, or you're going to be dealing with a Libra, somebody that's very nurturing, somebody that is going to make you feel very abundant and cared for. But I do feel intuitively that for some Tauruses, you're going to be focusing on pampering yourself, focusing on nurturing yourself after coming out of this situation. Okay. I do have here that you are going to be taking a leap of faith on the unknown because you just aren't having and investing any more time in this boohoo thing that you could not control. So you will be taking the Aries energy or dealing with an Aries when it comes to a new karmic soulmate tie, taking a leap of faith, trusting the universe has a change in mind for a purpose. It may involve a little bit of juggling at first. There may be extra responsibilities you may have to take on to be able to make this venture happen in the week of the 13th through the 20th. But it will allow for equal reciprocity. It will allow for better balance and the scales to be balanced for you. I do hear that judgment is going to be in your favor in the matter. It's something that was divinely meant for you if you take this opportunity. Blunt, quick communication. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy is coming in to let you know about that. Okay, sorry about that noise over there. It's my youngest cat, Turbo, making all this noise over here. All right, so one more card for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, two more cards then, I guess. Yeah, the Death card twice. You're dealing with a Scorpio, or you're dealing with definitely closing out a final chapter. Now, this ending of a world situation and karmic lesson may have ended a long time ago, but it just took you a while to get out of the retrospection of it and holding on to the energies of maybe it was my fault, maybe I could have done something different, being stuck in the past out of, something that was out of your control, because whenever we have a tower moment come in and something happened, but you had your defenses up, you had your defenses up in a situation, is what I'm feeling, that made it impossible almost for you to let that go. But I do hear with this closing out, unless you're dealing with a Scorpio, when this blunt communication comes in, that judgment is in your favor, I hear a deep sigh. So maybe your paperwork is coming back and it's finally done, but you're seeking a different perspective. You have a new karmic soulmate situation coming in, whether it's career, relationship. It doesn't have to be always relationship. It could even be a relationship with a family member, okay, or a friend. But something is happening, and it's going to evolve and open the door for opportunities with the Fool card. We're going to go ahead and get some clarity. Let me see what the card is on. Oh, yeah. New, divine, prosperity, stability, and abundance. New career that's going to take you to the 401k, or new relationship that's going to be a long-term, take you to the 50 years, is what I'm hearing. All right? It's going to be an abundant, prosperous, long-term situation. All right, so I'm going to shuffle the cards and we're going to get clarity on the situation for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if this resonates, claim it. If it don't, move on. Chuck it in the bucket. It can't be everybody's story, but it can be somebody's. Check your placements. Like I said, I have an Aries Moon, Libra Rising, and Virgo Sun. And so far I haven't done Aries. They're next. But Libra Rising versus the Virgo Sun is hitting it for me today. We'll see. All right. What is this Five of Cups about? Letting go of regret and things that are out of your control, that you have no control over. Letting go of the emotional trauma, staying stuck in something. I have the Five of Rods. Yeah, you had internal conflict about something that you felt like may have been your fault. You feel like, even though you know it wasn't your fault intuitively, you were taking some of the blame of the conflict, of the fighting, arguing, bickering, of the conflict. Could be inner conflict. What about this Ace of Wands? The Ace of Wands is saying that there's going to be an offer that's going to be given to you, brought to you by a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy of passion, adventure, travel, possible relocation. Okay, moving on to a different mindset, place. What about this Empress? The Empress here. Let me see if I have a flipper. Nope. What about the Empress? Is that a Libra, or are you focusing on yourself? Yeah, you're going to use this is you focusing on yourself. The Queen of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, so it could be a Libra. But this person, if you're dealing with a person of this Empress, they are a Libra. They are specific to a Libra person. But this person is a no-nonsense person. So this person's about cutting toxic shit out, people out, places, things. No longer holding on to poison and toxic stuff. So this Queen of Swords is a factual, logical person and doesn't entertain emotional drama, okay? So if you're not dealing with a Libra, you're dealing with someone, you're dealing with those energies of taking on, cutting out things and toxic thoughts, toxic people, places. The Fool card is being, the Fool card about taking a leap of faith on the unknown, that the universe has your back. Could be dealing with a Virgo if you're taking a leap of faith with a Virgo. If you're not, you've sought deeper wisdom and enlightenment that or you will be seeking deeper enlightenment and wisdom when making that choice. That may be why the hangman perspective, looking at things in a different perspective, unless you're getting the assist from a Pisces or Virgo on helping you choose that leap of faith. You could be getting the assist from a Pisces or a Virgo, okay, about a soulmate karmic situation. But until then, you're juggling, balancing stuff out. You may have to take on more responsibilities to allow you to break free of whatever situation is. But you are going to be moving on. You can't even make this stuff up. Six of Swords is that you will be juggling and getting things in order. It may take you taking on additional responsibilities to get everything in order. I'm seeing somebody doing the extra work to get everything done in a fast hurry, getting everything, their papers in order, getting everything in order for some people is what I'm seeing here intuitively. But so you can move on to smoother sailing waters. And this could be for some Tauruses, a move, an actual physical location move. For some, it's just changing your mindset to accept and be willing to be open to change. Okay, let's go ahead and get a clarifying card for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venuses for the Six of Pentacles, which is about equal reciprocity, getting your justice and your scales balanced. I have you're going to get communication, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, text, phone, or email, letting you know how you can get that equal reciprocity. Okay, something's coming in. The Judgment, which is a Libra, if you're dealing with a Libra. If you're not, then it's what the card means. Judgment is in your favor after going through a leveling of your foundation that there's no go back to. Okay, this is something the universe brought about. It doesn't have to have been this week. It could have been a long time ago, and you're feeling it. But judgment is in your favor after working through some terrible calamity, relationship, career, whatever this means to you. Okay, it could even be a leveling of your house, and you have to move because the house is down, right? I don't know. It's a person, place, or thing. Let's get this blunt communication, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Blunt, quick communication coming in through the door. That you're going to need strength unless you're dealing with a Leo, because you will feel isolated, left out in the cold when you have to put this in the end. But when you evolve or you ascend to a higher vibration and frequency, if you get promoted in a career, a leveling up in a relationship, if you move to a physical location, yeah, you will feel alone. You'll feel isolated. Nobody's holding your hand through the moment. You may have to step aside and be your own champion, okay? And that's what the Strength card is telling you, that you may have to have a bit more strength and energy to get through this, because there may not be somebody to hold your hand when you're ascending and you're evoluting to a higher frequency and vibration, but you will need to have strength to get through it, because it's an isolation and it's an abandonment of your own making so that you can evolve to a higher status in a relationship, career, or person, place, or thing. Nothing comes without pain, and there's that old saying that's coming to my head, no pain, no gain. All right? And that's exactly what that quick communication is going to tell you. Don't fear the Reaper. Do what you got to do. You may have to walk that path alone, but you've got the strength to do it. Okay? Let's hit that Scorpio Death card up again. Let's hit that. Some of you guys may be dealing with like I said, a Scorpio. Scorpio came up twice. I have the Ace of Cups. Yeah. You're finally putting something to end so that something beautiful can come in. Something new and beautiful. Whether it's career, person, place, or thing, new home, new travel, new adventure, new location, new start, fresh start is what I'm hearing for some people. All right? New beginning. Because you've been in it for a long time, strong in your convictions, standing your ground on a situation. But now it's time to let the chips fall, because there's a new beginning coming in after a tower moment. Oh, you can't make this stuff up. And it may be a lonely path to walk at first, but trust your gut instinct. Okay? Trust your gut instinct when it comes to this new path. That's what I'm seeing here. All right? And let's get this last hit on the Seven of Wands about strong in your conviction and determination to get through something. I have the Hierophant. Trust traditional aspects. Bring it back to the basics. Could be having the assist from a Taurus. Could be believing and seeking out counseling from someone wise. Trusting the basics. Taking it back down to what you know to be true. The Hierophant. All right? Yourself. Trusting yourself is what I feel. Okay? Being confident in yourself. For some Tauruses needed to hear that. All right, so let's get the yin and yang and find out what my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to hear on an oracle level, on the oracle yin and yang level here. What are some messages by Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Cross watchers, again, you could have just heard your story be play out. We do have a lot of energies on the board. I have Scorpio twice. I have the actually three times with the Tower card. I have the Virgo card for energies. I have the Libra twice. I have a Leo. Those are the energies you could be dealing with. Doesn't have to be all of them because we have all energies on the board here. And I have another Taurus. Could have been dealing with another Taurus. But, needless to say, we got all energies on the deck. Alright, Divine Spirit and Guides, please give us Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus a message from the Oracle, what they need to know for their higher good. What is it that will get them through the 13th through the 20th, through a difficult week where things are transpiring? Okay. So I have the comfort zone. Okay, so a lot of you guys are going to be hitting your South Node, which is stepping out with the Five of Cups, stepping out of your comfort zone. The South Node is what it pertains to. It's facing your shadow side, doing the work when you really want to cling. You want to cling to everything that you know. And that's why the Five of Cups was finally reversed. But definitely that's what took so long. Control tactics. There could have been somebody manipulating and controlling the situation and using all kinds of tactics so that you couldn't move on. If it's a person, if it's a career, employer, okay, something had to be done. You had to take control. Maybe you had to initiate some tactics so that you can break free, okay? I also have Epiphany, breakthrough, with the reverse of the Five of Cups, no longer entertaining, being in that boohoo. I coulda, shoulda, woulda. Maybe I was the complication. Maybe I was the one that, maybe I shouldn't have argued and bickered so much. I don't know, but maybe I shouldn't have been so stubborn. Epiphany, breakthrough, is helping you break free for this new opportunity, new beginning. That's going to be a blessing for you. All right, through the 13th through the 20th. I do also have fate, detours, divine intervention. Sometimes it just takes that long. Sometimes it just takes a while, even though the Tower moment may have happened already. It just takes divine intervention, fate, and detours until you get it in your head that the final chapter needs to be closed. Let's get another card here. Last card I have is you were guarded, resistant, and closed off until you learn to trust yourself. With the Hierophant being the Taurus card, as well as having your convictions up. Maybe you were being a little stubborn, but that's okay. We all get there. And closed off, guarded, and resistant until you learn to trust yourself. All right? Well, that was a beautiful reading for you, Taurus. Much luck to you. Much best wishes to you. The light did go out. So whatever the situation is, you will get through it. No problems. Much love to you. Stay safe. Be abundant, prosperous, happy. And hit the like button. Until we read again. Claim it if it resonates and dump it if it don't. Okay? Take care. Be safe.